This is Win News.
Tonight, the region enveloped in a thick cloud of red dust as our wild weather continues. Shoalhaven residents let fly at a proposal for a megatip at Tomarong. And Wollongong City Council's ambitious 10-year financial plan remains on track. Good evening, I'm Kerryn Johnston.
I'm Geoff Phillips. Also tonight, a popular Wollongong beach cafe to change hands.
And Wollongong researchers on the verge of a major cancer treatment breakthrough.
Well, it was a case of now you see it, now you don't. A red haze descended on the Illawarra today, the result of a dust storm which began in South Australia. We haven't seen anything like it in recent history, and while it was spectacular, it also prompted serious health concerns.
A waste war is brewing in the Shoalhaven as residents fight a megatip proposed for Tomarong Quarry. Protesters are accusing the state government of taking away their voice as plans are assessed by the Regional Planning Panel to turn the Jervis Bay area into the waste dump point for all southern councils.
Ruby's kiosk on Bulli Beach has become a local institution over the past decade, but from October it's all going to change. Wollongong City Council has awarded a tender to a new operator to establish a business called Sea Salt for almost double the rent, leaving the current operators devastated.
Wollongong City Council has recorded an annual profit for last financial year despite a multi-million-dollar splurge on infrastructure. The ambitious 10-year budget is, however, going to plan after cutbacks to staff contracts.
Ahead on Win News, vision issues on the agenda as part of Macular Degeneration Week.
And the South Coast town fighting to grab its share of the valuable tourist dollar. A Sydney-based consultancy group has won the tender to undertake a capability study into the Illawarra Regional Airport. The company is now faced with the daunting task of determining if the facility should be developed for tourism or whether other forms of industry could be installed around the airport.
A good day on the finance front. The Australian share market closed 70 points higher. BlueScope Steel up 6 cents to $3.10. BHP Billiton put on 35 to 38.35. AMP jumped 8 to 6.22. Telstra slid 1 to 3.27. The unlisted IMB unchanged at $3.
According to latest statistics, Australia's awareness of macular degeneration eye disorder has soared by a staggering 53% over the past 2 years. MD is the leading cause of blindness in Australia, with experts saying until recently the condition has gone almost unrecognised.
New marine parks and the commercial restructure of the fishing industry have taken their toll on towns along the south coast. Some are now fighting back, finding new ways to generate vital income. For tonight's In Your Town, Claire Dressler takes a tour of Bermaguy's new fish co-op. Time for sport now with Danielle Post and a 7-goal thriller in the Illawarra Premier League, Danielle.
Geoff, it came down to the last minute in final time. Also tonight, Wayne Bennett, he gets a new coaching job and the Wollongong Hawks call for a big first-up home crowd.
This sports report, proudly brought to you by Home Timber and Hardware, the proper hardware store.
The Wollongong AHM Hawks celebrated their season launch last week, but this Friday will be the real party. The community-owned club is hoping for a packed house. Operation Sellout should be well and truly boosted by the team's pre-season success. Plans have been unveiled for the first ever National Rugby League All-Stars game to kick off the 2010 competition. The public will select teams. Dragons coach Wayne Bennett will be in charge of the All-Stars side and the Cowboys' Neil Henry will coach the Indigenous team. The game is set down for February 13 to celebrate Rugby League's diversity and its role in the community. Imitating the English Premier League Manchester Derby, Albion Park and Fernhill have played out a stunning 7-goal elimination final. The game looked to be sealed on several occasions, but some last-minute heroics sent the game into extra time. In bowls, Warilla has returned to the New South Wales Premier League after a 6-year hiatus. The Gorillas took on competition favourite Cabramatta and very nearly pulled off a big upset. And Geoff, that is Wednesday Sport.
Thank you, Danielle. The weather details, our bizarre weather details to follow the break.
This weather report brought to you by Select TV. Pay TV with less to pay.
Well, as we've seen and heard, wild and dusty conditions today. As we bring up the satellite photo, cloud over the southeast in westerly winds is causing showers, mainly in Victoria. On the synoptic chart, a strong cold front has passed into the northern Tasman Sea. A low will deepen over the southern Tasman Sea, then moving slowly to the southeast. There are strong to gale force west to northwesterly winds and areas of raised dust still over most of New South Wales. Temperature-wise today, Wollongong peaked at 21, as did Nowra. Bateman's Bay climbed to 21, 18 degrees in Maruya and Narooma, Bega 21, Merimbula 19. The forecast for the Illawarra and the Highlands, a much more pleasant day tomorrow. It should be fine and mostly sunny. Fresh westerly winds will ease throughout the day. For the south coast, similar conditions. A fine and mostly sunny Thursday on the way with fresh westerly winds. Again, they'll ease in the afternoon. Seas running at 1 to 2 metres on a 3 to 4 metre swell. The first tide tomorrow is a low at 12 minutes past 5. The high comes along a few minutes before midday. Temperature-wise, Merimbula to 21, Bega 22, Narooma 19, the same for Maruya, Bateman's Bay to 23, Ulladulla 21, Nowra 23, the Highlands 18, Wollongong 13 to 22. Looking further ahead, it should be fine on Friday. There is the chance of a shower coming through on Saturday before fine conditions return on Sunday, with temperatures dipping as we get into the weekend. And that is the news from across the region for this Wednesday night.
If you have a news tip you'd like to share, you can email us at tips@wintv.com.au. From the Win News team, thanks for watching. Good night.
Good night.
This has been a Win News presentation from Win Television, Australia's largest commercial television network.